Hello everybody, welcome to another stream, and this time it's the start of episode 3 of the Council. Now, let's talk about episode 2, shall we? Episode 2 had a twist. We went into this thing in the pedestal, we found a dead servant, curse me for saying that we don't trust the butler. I mean, I know he's a servant in this, but still. And footsteps came behind us, and I'm trying to figure out who it could be. The only person I didn't name in the last stream was Valvoner and George Washington, but I think it might be Valvoner. We'll never know. We're gonna see. So let's get into this, shall we? And let's go.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything, even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
Is this a vision?
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us.
He's not. He's doing
I'll be
ventriloquism.
leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma.
What?
Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you
Who's
are.
behind
please.
us? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Who's behind us? Was it Valvana? Right. Politics, science. Because last, if I remember, that was the vulnerability of Lord Mortimer. We found the poor servant. Poor servant, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I said you shouldn't be trusted. I think it's one of two servants, actually. Because I think I saw two of them, unless he's a wizard.
Louis? Louis, the conference is about to start any minute. This is not the time to be... Damn it. What's going on?
George Washington?
I don't know exactly, Mr. President. I was looking for my mother and I came upon this body.
My God. You don't think Sarah did it, do you?
No, I don't think so. Why would she have attacked a servant?
If no one saw you, I'd advise you not to get involved, Louis, so that no one will accuse you of the murder.
We didn't murder Elizabeth Adams.
Ah, darn, the conference is starting. Time is of the essence.
No, I guess we're not getting knocked over the head.
As quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Mr. President, this is not really the right time, and I didn't come for that.
Your mother's seat cannot remain vacant. You must replace her while she's still missing.
Might as well.
Your mother and I were to support Mortimer on this project. I don't know what the subject is,
If I do
but
more
the future
confrontations,
of
I'll
our
be
country
mad.
depends on it. Given the importance of all this to Mortimer, he won't let the conference begin without you. So if you don't want more servants coming looking for you, I'd advise you to join us quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
Okay.
Don't worry. You can count
I'll
on me,
do it.
Mr. President. I shall help you with Mortimer's project as soon as I've finished up here.
Good, Louis. Sarah would be proud of you. I'll stall them while you're on your way, but make haste. I'm going. Don't be long.
Tell them
Wait,
that I'm on my way.
These on my... These are spam messages. Okay. Look for clues, and then return to the conference. Okay. Poor servant. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, he's dead. What the hell's been going on here? Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks. His face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit disappointed.
Aw, man.
I'd have expected more from Lord Mortimer.
Probably.
Somebody smashed in the back of his head with something. He slowly bled to death.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That hasn't killed him. They broke his neck.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks. His face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit disappointed. I'd have expected more from Lord Mortimer.
Re-examine the body.
Mother, this is your doing. The situation is getting worse and worse.
We need to look for clues. Right.
Leftover food. Ugh, not exactly fresh. Must have been here for a while.
That's interesting. Take this book.
Someone's made a fire here. And the ashes are still warm.
So someone's been here recently.
You're the one who did it, Mother. It couldn't have been easy with only one hand.
Oh yeah, she had one hand.
I must have just missed her. If only I hadn't wasted so much time getting out of Lord Mortimer's study.
Maybe if we didn't do that, we could have found her, right?
An old blanket. From the looks of it, it couldn't have kept her very warm.
Again, I was a dummy, so...
Well, the gate is locked.
Looks kind of locked, yeah. Okay, what else do we need to look at?
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Alright. There's gotta be something else to look at. We already looked at the body. Check the gate, check the body, check all those. What else is new?
Leftover food. Ugh, not exactly fresh. Must have been here for a while.
Can we just examine the blood? Could it be our mother's blood? Very likely. Looking for clues, but I can't find anything. Guess we'll look over here. Oh, this is how we got out. This is how we got in. It said look for clues. Where then? It was the same thing. Someone broke the servant's neck. He died. Right, okay, oh crap, how do I get in? I don't want to do the censoring stuff again. We might as well go to the conference. I mean, what else can we do? Where do we go to the conference? Hey, servant.
Monsieur de Richet, you're the only one missing at the conference. Please join the guests.
Then where do we go? That's the question. Is it this way? Probably. Where is the conference? Okay, there we go. Thank God. We're all talking blah 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 blah.
Totally wrong, I assure you.
I have suspected it.
Not much going on. Let's go talk to him.
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly. But what do you
I
expect
don't
of me
know
exactly?
what to do.
My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry, you are not alone, Louis.
Very well. In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by
I
a
don't
vote of
know
all the
anything
participants.
about this.
By a
I don't
unanimous
know.
vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests
Why has
alone
it gone
to decide.
up all of a sudden like that?
In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
I don't know if this is low enough. I'm sorry.
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution.
might
It was
as well.
decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
Do you often hold this kind of society dinner?
In general, once a year, but in actual fact it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
So, like the king getting his head cut off?
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
I have no more questions.
Louis, let me keep you a moment.
Oh god, is it because we got stuck in your study?
I
The
would like
Peru
to
snitch.
let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to
Yeah,
need your
Peru
assistance.
snitch, knowing that guy.
You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
But how does that concern me?
Well, you see, I prepared this project with your mother. We began thinking about a crazy idea. Unfortunately, Sarah went missing before getting the bigger picture. I don't intend to stop at Louisiana. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother.
I
It's a pity
don't know.
Sarah isn't
I
here
don't
to
know.
see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch
so
up
I don't
later,
say anything?
and
Okay.
you'll be able to let me know your thoughts. My friends, I propose we get started.
Oh yeah, let's get started. Let's all sit down. Yay. Okay, one, see. I only know there's French and Italian. Oh, yeah.
First of all, I would like to
Duh.
thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, Here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection
Oh,
of the
you
King of
come on,
France.
Bonaparte.
The order has proved
Shut up.
particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about the King of Divine Blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious
Bonaparte,
to
if you
me
don't shut
we
the
need to
hell
protect
up.
them. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer. Certainly. I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east
This is
coast
politics.
and Spain,
I don't know
which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that
Sorry if I
Spain
bite my nails.
cede the center of the
Habit.
continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and
Bonaparte.
should not do.
Also, why does Bonaparte
When we
kind of
went
look
to all
different
the
in episode
trouble
1?
gaining the
I thought he looked
territory a few
younger,
years
but he
ago,
doesn't.
It was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you, but rest assured, you will soon adore my
At
proposition.
Manuel?
You shall see.
But it's called Sir
Well,
Home.
since you give me the choice, my good fellow,
I must have
allow me
forgotten
to
something.
doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Bonaparte
in
is so
the
passionate.
northwest.
I already
It is,
hate
of
him.
course, occupied by your notorious Indians,
We
but
shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not the question.
Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede
Okay, I think we have to
Louisiana
keep quiet for
France
this.
free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protege. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And
Oh,
I am,
great.
Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord
Opportunity
Mortimer, but
missed.
I doubt
I don't
the
need
Holy
politics
See
skills.
will be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
Your Eminence, have no fear over that. I am sure France will do everything in its power to protect the Christians of Louisiana.
My young friend, How can you come out with such a remark after the
yeah, I
discussion
should not
we
said
had
anything,
on
goddamn.
the evening of your arrival? If France was so respectful of worship, it would not be bleeding priests as it is doing at this very moment in time. Don't be naive. This is politics. The Holy See must be concerned at seeing such a large
You see, this is why I don't like it when politics get involved. I hate it.
Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione a questo giovanotto presuntuoso.
What the hell does that mean? I don't know.
I hope that you will teach this pretentious young man some manners, Sir Gregory.
Oh my word.
Just making friends here.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich will sicher Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Let's see what he said.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will
Oh, he's from
never
Prussia, okay.
accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces.
What if he's doing this on
It's a
purpose?
malicious pleasure watching it happen.
How dare you?
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your
It's too bad we're not
project
focusing on the
will
murder.
never be ratified. Those
Only
who
thing
are
we did was
opposed to
check the
this project,
body.
follow
Bodies.
me. Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
As for me, I think I shall remain with Lord Mortimer, Sir Gregory.
You are committing a grave error, Louis.
Time will tell.
Yeah. Do we have to
My
go with
friends,
Peru?
I would like to thank you
Do we
for
have to
staying.
go with Peru, damn
Good
it?
God, William. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm down, George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
Must I?
You see, Mr. President, Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
What do you mean? To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President Washington, the United States will double in size.
Is that why the
by
United States
what
is
miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really going to sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to
Just
get
get
too
Peru
attached to those
out.
weapons. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision to Mr. President.
Mr. President, Lord Mortimer intends for you to conquer all the North American continent. He's relying on you to not stop at Louisiana, but to continue to push west.
Indeed, it would be dishonest to pretend that this is
And
not
so far I'm
my
getting it
final
right.
objective.
Right?
But why didn't you tell me before?
So that Lord Mortimer would appear to be isolated without support.
Exactly. You got it, Louis.
Lord Mortimer retains the advantage by advancing undercover, and for it to work, he needed you to act surprised.
William, you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
One step ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
See, he
On
looks
that
different
note, my
there, but he
friends,
doesn't
it's
look.
getting
But
late.
he looks different here, but he
Mr.
doesn't look
President,
different elsewhere.
Continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the audacity to send you an emissary to convince you to go against me, do me a favor. String him along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
Only too happy to oblige.
Now, let us get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
At least Peru isn't being a
Louis, if you
kish.
have a minute, I would like to ask a favor of you. I'm going to require your services.
How can I be of help? Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time is of an essence, so I'll need you to assist me this evening.
How can I help?
I need you to go this very evening to persuade Signor Godoy to join us. He is the backbone of Gregory's resistance. Turn him round, and all the others will follow in such a stampede that Gregory will be able to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
I can't do this.
Lord Mortimer, you're not telling me everything.
Let's say I wouldn't disapprove if the Right Honourable, though nonetheless choleric, Duke Manuel put you in his bad books. If it could motivate him to declare war on France, it would greatly serve our interests.
War? What do you mean?
I told you before the conference. The more we distract Spain from the Americas, the less it will have an eye on Louisiana.
But all the same, we're talking about a war in Europe.
Don't worry. That's why Mr. Bonaparte is with us. I am convinced we'll
He's
be
too
perfectly
passionate.
capable of managing the conflict. And Signor Godoy is not a great soldier. He will not commit Spain to a long war that he won't be capable of managing.
I'll go straight away.
Thank you, my boy. And get some rest afterwards. Big day tomorrow.
What's next? Bonaparte goes, "You'll never get away with this." Day tries to kill you. You accidentally kill him. You get accused of murder. Von Vilna. Where is Godoy? Piaggi. I'm sorry, Piaggi, if I offended you in some way, but again,
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way. Perhaps he didn't hear you. Did you try entering?
No, of course not. It would not be proper, after all.
I've searched all over the manor, but I can't find him.
One thing's for sure, Monsieur de Richet. He's neither in his room nor on this floor. I've just looked all over.
I propose we both look for him. The first to find him tells the Duke that the other is also looking for him. Agreed?
Perfect. Let's do that. I shall have a look in the library. If you find the Duke before me, tell him I want to speak to him.
don't worry, dude. Don't worry, Duke.
Let's proceed as you say.
Thank you, Monsieur de Richet.
Right. Now be a good boy and go look somewhere else. Manuel Godoy, a painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
Yeah, it's kind of boastful, ain't it?
The Kiss of Judas, painted by Caravaggio. This is how Judas pointed out Christ to the Roman soldiers. Can you imagine a worse betrayal?
Yeah, I could. Jelly. Where could he be?
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke. Hey, it looks like someone slipped something in the back here. It's a letter. Let's see what it says. It reeks of perfume, and it's written in Spanish. Godoy, you really are a little devil. So, let's see what it says.
I'm curious. My tender Pepita, I feel so guilty being so far away from you again. If it was not for the good of my country, I feel awful having to leave you after a silly little spat because you are the only woman I love. Josepha forever. I told you before, everything I have, everything I can offer you, I owe to the affection of the Queen. Let's stay united, please, even in sacrifice for the two of us, for our future children. Stop being jealous. You're the only one who feels my fault. Everything is just a game, I swear.
It seems the Queen isn't the only one enjoying Lord Duke's favors. If the Queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll keep it with me. You never know.
Oh, that's gonna be bad. Oh yeah, we didn't search over here yet.
Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I have to think about that one. Prometheus. Punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man.
Where is he? Oh, whoops. Did I just pick there? Oh, collect a coin.
Charles IV of Spain. Now there's no chance of Godoy forgetting who he owes everything to.
Okay, what else do I need to search? Noblesse of the sword. Oh, please don't tell me if we're able to open the damn door. Oh no, he fell over the edge. Oh crap!
Amber crystals.
Ah, amber crystals. They're so lovely. Carmelite golden elixir. Okay, I thought it was Carmelite water for a second there. Why do I keep thinking every bottle's Carmelite water? Should be thinking it's golden elixir. That's the best stuff. What could it be? Oh my god, it's like a castle in the night sky. It's the full moon. Ow! Ah, it's a beautiful view, isn't it? It's dark, but it's a beautiful view, ain't it? The full moon. The werewolves are coming out. Ow! I'm sorry, I like werewolves. I think they're very nice. They're very nice, Godoy, where are you? Oh, let's look at the view. Whoa. It's so pretty. In the night sky with the full moon. The full moon shining. You hear the waves. You see the fog. It looks spooky, but it's beautiful. Okay. Enough of that. I got a job to do. Who keeps leaving books on the gosh darn edge? They're gonna fall. Gotta be somewhere. Where else could he be?
Amber crystals.
Ooh, amber crystals. Frig is he? Yeah, he's not there. Did I search everywhere or am I being an idiot?
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off. And his door's ajar.
Okay. Is there a murder? Okay, and now I'm scared.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial. All right, I've retrieved everything.
Wait, really? That was it? Huh, I was on anticlimactic. This is very strange. Door ajar. Stuff everywhere. Could he be out here? Oh.
Leave me, DeviantArt. I don't feel like talking.
What's the matter?
Are you gonna keep sticking to me like glue?
No, I'm just
Bells, I don't deserve this. There's nothing you can do for me.
Oh, it's a
What's going
different
on?
side of him.
Maybe I can help.
Not anymore, you can't. Not against him. But thanks for the offer.
Who are you talking about?
You know very well.
Lord Mortimer? You talk as if you were in danger, monsieur. Has he threatened you in any way?
I'm done for, Monsieur DeviantArt. I played with the devil, I lost.
Don't you think it would be good for you to shed your burden?
That is my intention.
You're worried. You have a secret. You're afraid of talking about it. So you're afraid of what might happen to you if you talk to me about it.
No. My fate is already sealed.
Time is short, Louis.
Follow my advice. Find your mother if she's still alive, and get out
Peru,
here.
you're making me like you. I don't like that.
Are we in danger?
You've been in danger since the minute you set foot on this rock.
Yeah, ever since Elizabeth Adams died.
He's sizing you up. He is circling around you. It's blindingly obvious.
Who?
And you,
Who?
flattered as you are, will soon be running around for him just to keep your place among his precious few. It feels so good to be accepted by him. You will experience power, wealth,
Lord Mortimer?
glory. He will give it all to you until one day you will feel so eaten up inside that you will no longer know who
What's
you
with this new
are.
attitude? First I disliked you because you called a girl the W and the S word, but
Of all freedom, you can no longer look at yourself in the mirror without feeling sick.
Refuse, I tell you. From now on, say no. No!
You're a good man, Louis. You look after yourself. As for me, I shall take back my freedom tomorrow morning. I'm through with it all.
There you go. Back in the saddle. I'm glad to hear it.
Come on. It's late. I'd like to get some rest.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
yeah, something was really up with him there. Who is he talking about? Lord Mortimer? It's not like he's not gonna kill me, right? Right?
The Beaucaire dinner. It hasn't been signed yet, but there's a letter with it. It isn't signed. That's some quality paper. And that handwriting, I'd say it's Mortimer's.
Oh no. Is Mortimer?
So, Bonaparte is going to publish a book that he didn't write. That crafty little rascal.
Well, I mean, he was always a rascal. But he was just like that young lieutenant who is very self-conscious about himself. Like, he's kind of like, no, I gotta be the good lieutenant. I gotta be. Where's Manuel? Where's Manuel? Where's Manuel? Manuel! 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 Manuel!
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Manuel! I know I already checked in here, but Manuel! 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 Senor! Manuel! Oh, Manuel, senor! Where's he gone off to? Manuel! Manuela! Hey, senor! Wait, why's my room so close to his? Manuel, Manuel, where are you? Hello? Where have you gone? Where have you gone, senor? Manuel! Hey, Manuel! I don't know any Italian to go with that. Huh, you think everyone will be off to bed? No. No one's here. At all. Manuel! Manuel! No, I guess senor's not in here. I know I shouldn't be picklocking and all that, but still. Manuel! I just need to find you, then I can go to bed. It's late. It's midnight, I think. But I think it might be giving us a few clues here and there.
Locked. The president's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, you can't go without it.
Oh, is that for headaches?
Ah. There's also a letter.
Oh, wait a minute. Episode 1. I think Elizabeth Adams needed it. I think Elizabeth Adams needed that stuff because she had spasms. It's something like that. Okay, next room. Manuel. Manuel. If anyone gets annoyed by me doing this, I'm very sorry. Manuel. Manuel, senor, senor, senor. Manuel, 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 Manuel. Is it Manuel or Manuel? I think it's Manuel. Manuel, senor? Manuel, this is me trying to speak Italian. I just go ba 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 ba. Or I just go completely fucking nuts. Ba 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 ba. I don't know where he is. Cause I got no clue. I love how music's still going on yet no one's here. He's playing piano!
Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive.
Huh.
It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed, I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark, raving mad? There are nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come.
Hang on, he's supposed to Bon Père Day. Now he's called Manuel. What?
It might well turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity, young man. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
Oh, hang on.
The Golden Order, my friend. The Order is everywhere. We come from France. We are President of the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions and the means to carry them out. You'll see, once all hell breaks out and your English support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
I think if we get 2 right, I can still be okay. But I need to do the last step.
Do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Duke Manuel, for Spain, I don't know. But for you, I'm convinced
Was that not Bon Père Day? Have I been
generously.
mistaken him for Bon Père this whole time?
You would not be trying to bribe me, would you?
Nothing could be further from my mind. It would be an insult to believe that someone such as yourself might have a practical
He's not the very
attitude towards
cutest guy,
virtue.
honestly. I wonder why he's a
Even
ladies'
so,
man.
It is only natural that you be supported and encouraged if you were to follow Lord Mortimer, isn't it?
Indeed, for services rendered, it would be natural for me to receive compensation for the time spent achieving such an undertaking, yes?
Naturally. And, given your status, my Lord Duke, the compensation would have to be considerable.
Naturally.
I'm sorry, he
Tell
looks
me
like
one
Bon
last
Père
thing.
Day.
What would I gain from all this?
I'm sure that Lord Mortimer will be very appreciative. He's always supported those who have given him help, and you know well that he has every means to do so.
That at least is true.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement would become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke.
See you tomorrow. Well, that's one thing out of the way. The only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Alright, let's go to bed. We convinced Manuel? Oh, hang on. Let me check about Bon Père Day. Because, I mistook him a lot. Oh, that's Bon Père Day. Is it just me, or do they look similar? What if the twist is that that's his illegitimate son? I always thought that was I should have known because of his accent. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm very stupid sometimes. Okay, not sometimes. All the time. Go to bed. We're gonna go past that room. Wonder what the hell happened here. What are those? Chocolates? Let's see, there's a pear. There's an apple. Pear, apple, grapes. I think. Berries. Oranges. Jeez, who throws fruit on the floor? That's unhealthy. Jesus. Jeez, you do not throw fruit on the floor. No, you don't. You don't throw that. Throw my favorite fruit, pears. I will. So the Duke was playing the piano because he wasn't in the mood, huh? Maybe he has a secret talent for piano. I've read a few books, they're not like history books or something, where someone can actually does, play the piano because it soothes them and it gets them away from, you know, the bad stuff in life, that sort of thing. I really should try something like that. Like maybe play drums again to get the bad things out of my mind. I remember I used to play drums. It was actually pretty cool. Ugh, time for some sleep. I am out of Carmelite water though.
Good evening, Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise.
Please don't tell me
I'm
it's not
beginning to think you can't be without me.
Oh, God.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
I want to go to sleep.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to
I know how this goes.
please feel
Be in
free
one
to
room
let
and
me
then it's
know.
gonna
But
turn
tell me,
into...
You didn't come here to
that.
try and make me change my mind, did you?
Hang on, let me do it
That's
again.
the
It's gotta
last
turn
thing
to...
on my mind.
that.
Although you would have everything to gain by it.
There's no point trying to persuade me. Don't hold it against me.
Of course not, silly. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Of course.
Of course, Emily.
Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Why are you in our
Tell
room?
me, are these visits to
Why are you in
Mortimer's
our
always so
room?
intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Still nothing. And you? Any news of your sister?
No, but knowing her, I'm persuaded she's on someone's trail. You'll see. She'll surprise us all.
If only you knew, Emily.
Is she gonna be found
right.
dead now?
We must remain positive. I'm sure it won't be long before she turns up.
My thoughts too. She is Duchess Hillsborough, after all.
And as such, she is capable of anything.
I am sure that you'll appreciate her. You'll see.
No doubt about that.
And it might turn
Oh
out
God,
that
is it
you
gonna turn out
prefer
Emily
her
has like
to
a
me.
split personality
knows?
where she's one person and then she's herself, maybe?
Indeed. Who knows?
You like to play with fire, Louis. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Oh my God! Ship it! I shipped it. Okay,
Come, Louis.
I'm sorry, whoa!
My friends,
See,
don't
I knew they
worry.
were gonna kiss at some
I
point.
assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough, why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing: to keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh.
Are you sure you have to be poisoned?
I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Whoa, what? What? Dude, with those nosebleeds, you might want to get checked out. Aw, I wanted to see them both in the bed, having a cuddle and everything. Oh, that would have been so sweet.
Emily?
It was a one-night stand.
Are you there?
Well.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
God damn! Oh, I thought it was gonna be like us going to the room and then I could maybe end the stream here. Because I don't know how long I've been streaming
the
for.
conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final
by the way.
votes will be cast in
I kept saying, there he is! There's the French lieutenant. Oh, isn't he such a cute wee bean? I'm not sure.
May reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord
Wait, was that Bonaparte?
We parted in perfect
God, I'm getting them mixed up again.
Where would you like us to take it from?
Yeah, that's him right over
Counselor,
there, isn't it?
Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice.
I think it's him. See, they look similar. I'm like, what?
Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is
Are
more
you okay,
complicated
Manuel? You okay, senor?
Goodbye.
Come, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included. I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak.
Is Bonaparte even
Manuel,
here? Am I getting them mixed up?
Still had some doubts?
Hang on.
Well,
Yeah, that is Bonaparte, next to
situation
Lord
has
Mortimer.
changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war on France.
What? What is he doing?
If you think France is afraid of you, you are dreaming.
Over
Oh,
10
there's Bonaparte.
nations
Hey,
rise
hey,
against you,
cutie
young
bean.
man, and you behave like a yapping little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune. Well, as for me,
My theory is that Bonaparte is the Duke's illegitimate son.
Despite Duchess Hildeborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him.
Oh crap, she's married.
And you, President.
Oh shoot.
What is
I
your
forgot.
position?
4, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and
I look like damn Duchess that.
You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques,
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques.
My lord.
It's Jacques.
Thank you for everything you've done for me over the years, but it didn't come for free. And
I don't know
now
if I don't know
the
what I'm
price is
supposed to
too
choose.
high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord.
Oh
I
no.
shall no longer work for you.
Wait!
DeviantArt, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying
Don't
to play
shoot
the
yourself.
hero, man.
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things.
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need. Jacques, you're not alone.
There's nothing you can do against him.
Of course there is. We've already started.
How can you say that knowing he's already probably gotten rid of your mother, Louis?
No, he hasn't. She's still here. She's alive, Jacques.
But...
Yes, trust me. Come on, Jacques. Stop now, before it gets any worse. Give me the gun. Please.
I wasn't gonna fire at anyone, you know.
You were gonna shoot yourself.
I don't want him to talk to me.
Don't worry, you're safe now, Jacques.
There you go. There you go, boy. Whew.
You could have seriously hurt someone if Monsieur de Richet here hadn't
Hey,
stopped
I
you.
wanted to trade
Your
Sevier.
behavior is unacceptable. You would do better to go and rest in your apartment. My friends, we shall continue the conference later.
Might as
I'd
well.
like to apologize for the inexcusable behavior of my guest. We all need to recover from all of this excitement. Take the rest of the day off.
Wow. I love the success is I slept with Lady Hillsborough. Well, she's not a bad woman. Ooh, did I level up 2 levels? Damn. Okay, 8 points. Yeah, we leveled up 2 times. I'll do this one. I'll do, that one. Okay. Let's go. More achievements unlocked. Wow.
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Perrault has lost his mind. It's
Something's wrong with him.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves.
Okay, I gotta remember the
Well,
close
once
between
again,
Bonaparte and the
My friend,
Duke.
let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us celebrate Louis's courage. He enabled us to avoid
Well,
the
I
tragedy.
couldn't let him shoot himself.
Yes, that was very noble of you, Louis.
You have given us all a fine lesson in courage.
Thank you.
He owes you his life. That's quite something.
If I didn't intervene, he would have shot himself.
To die.
We are
Fun!
providing Monsieur Perrault
How
with
dare you.
care, but rest assured, he is no longer a danger to himself or anyone else. I think everyone needs a little rest.
Oh, just cut off a bit there.
Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Fine. I'll stay. Why don't I? Oh, free manuscripts? Huh. Never had that. Okay. Linguistics. No. Logic. And manipulation. Start that. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Let me just check how long I've been streaming. Not long. No worry. I think I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow so I can stream this again. I'll see you all next time. This is Romance Rider 1, and I'm out. Bye bye.